Hi, welcome to Peters Marine. My name's Dennis, and today I have for you a 2005 Sea Ray 205 Sport. This boat was introduced in 2005, and it represented a new direction with Sea Ray with their hull design. They started to pay even more attention to how quickly a boat comes out of the water, and this one represents some of those changes here. This boat is extremely quick out of the hull. Very little bow rise, great for water sports, tubing, skiing, wakeboarding, whatever you want to do. It does work real well. It has a fuel-injected V6. Now the fuel-injected V6 is going to give it the power of a normal V8. So you kind of get the best of both worlds here. You get the fuel efficiency, a little better fuel efficiency of the V6, but you get the power of the V8. It does have a stainless prop. I don't know if you caught it in the video yet, the prop is not there, but it does have a stainless prop. The stainless prop is in good shape as well. Before we turned the video on, I walked around the boat, just looked at it a little better to kind of remind myself of a few things, and for the most part the boat's in really good shape. The hull's in good shape, the color, and this is gel, by the way. This is not a sticker. This is a sticker here, but this is gel. The only real scratches that I found were in this back corner. Little one there, and a couple scratches right here on the corner. There's a couple rub marks on the starboard side, but all of those I could actually get them to come off with my thumbnail, so they're just rub marks. They'll come off easily. The bottom side of the hull is in very good shape. It's nice and shiny. It doesn't look like the boat ever spent any time on the bottom at all or pulled up on sand. Trailer, of course, goes with it. It's a dual axle trailer. It's made by Shorelander for this boat. Loads and unloads very easily. It has brakes on all the axles, so it's nice to help you when you're trailering. So you do have that little extra stopping power back there. Going on up into the boat here, most boats you'll find usually have about a two-step ladder. Downside with that is when you try to get in from the water and you're going to be lower here, to get that first foot up is a pretty good stretch. Nice having a long three-step ladder. As you come up, you grab your ladder, you grab this right here, and then you reach up and you got that handle, which makes it real convenient to get into the boat without having to worry about falling back into the water. Platform is bigger than most platforms here, so that does give you the ability to walk around, to sit down here, maybe to get your wakeboard on here, so you're not in the water doing it, and then you can just slide right off. On the way in, the vinyl, looking at the vinyl again here, vinyl looks really nice. There is a bow and cockpit cover that goes with the boat. It's the original bow and cockpit cover. Great shape. They're nice and firm and taut. Have all the colors still there. Doesn't look used much at all, honestly. It looks about as new as you can get with a cover. The engine has 94 hours on it, so that probably explains part of why the covers are in such good shape. It doesn't have a whole lot of hours on it. It's a freshwater boat, used locally. It is in really nice shape. Our cameraman's going to try to come up a little bit to see a little better inside, so if you can excuse the jitteriness as he moves around a little bit here. The seating plan is the most common and most popular seating plan that was available for this boat, which is the starboard side, or the captain's bucket seat, port side back-to-back, which is a lounger, pulls up and out, lays down flat. And then in the back here, you have what we call jump seats. Now, a jump seat gives you the ability to sit down here, kind of like a bucket seat. So you're really strapped in nice and tight here. You're not going to go anywhere. You have a nice handle right there to hold on to. You're really moving around. But the advantage here, one of the nice things, is that these come up and they fill this area in here to make a big sun pad. And of course that one fills in as well. So you have a nice big sun pad here. You can get two people laying out on this if you want. When you're done, slide this back down and you're good to go. With this seating plan, I should say, the other nice thing is that you have a lot of floor space. This over here is all open space. You can walk around. You can see that if you had a couple people in here, you're not going to be falling all over each other. You really do have a lot of floor space to move around. Gives you another option is if you want to bring a cooler on, you can set that cooler here and it's not going to be in anybody's way because it's tucked out of the way. If it's the right size, it could actually tuck underneath these seats because these seats are open on the bottom. So you could slide it right under there and then it's completely out of the way. If you don't want to bring a cooler on, you can actually use the built-in cooler in the dash. And this is pretty big. This is insulated on the back side, on the outer side here, and it does drain directly overboard, so you don't have to worry about emptying water out of there. But it's nice and big. You'll keep ice in there all day. In here is your marine radio. If I can get the, excuse me here while I try to get the removable faceplate there. Okay, but it is a marine radio. It's AM, FM, CD. Everything works on the boat, by the way. We checked everything out. Compression is fantastic on the engine. It's right where it should be. Bearings on the trailer, lights, gauges, everything works. Everything is as it should be. In the floor, more storage. This is going to be your ski locker. And you can't really see how far forward it goes. It goes to about here. So you have plenty of room for skis or a wakeboard or whatever you want to put down in there. You have some storage on the sides of the boat as well. And those are these pockets here. Now these pockets actually will go all the way forward up to here. In other words, I could reach my hand back here. There's nothing stopping it. Nothing stopping my hand from going through. So you can put a fishing rod there or something that's long. Up on the dash, we have tilt steering. Okay, so sitting or standing, you can adjust the steering wheel as you see fit. This is a sliding seat. Okay, and there is plenty of leg room. It'll be hard for you to see there, but I'm about 6 foot tall, and if I sit here, put my feet out, I had my legs pretty much straight out, and there was no problems there with that. On the dash, you have all of your gauges that you would normally see. The middle gauge here is a 4-in-1, so it combines, where you normally would have 4 individual gauges, combines them into one, which is nice because it gives the dash a cleaner look. Depth finder as well. Up in the bow, you have your typical bow seating, storage underneath. In other words, the cushions come up and you have storage down there. You have an anchor locker, so the anchor locker has a place to go, which is really nice. The seating up here is very deep, so you can see that I'm sitting down inside the boat. Hopefully you can see it through the video, but I'm sitting down inside the boat, so if you have any kids, they're going to sit even further down, so it's nice and safe. You know, I wouldn't have any problems of letting my young kids up in the bow, because I know they're going to be down inside there and they're not just going to bounce right out. Overall, again, the boat, it's a 2005, it's a 205 Sport, and it's, you know, even just looking around now, looking for things, everything is nice. If you're looking for something to do some water sports with, even just cruise around the lake a little bit, this is definitely worth your time to pursue. Give us a call. If you want, we can tell you a little more about it. Our number at the store is 610-433-1606. Again, my name is Dennis, but you know, if you have any questions at all, it's definitely worth your time to take a look at this one. So with that said, thanks for looking.